Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
An American-born cardinal is selected as the next pope, becoming the first American pontiff in history. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. We begin with top stories. Profound joy and gratitude coming from the Archbishop of Las Vegas following the election of an American pope. It was with this moment the next chapter of the Catholic Church began. As Catholics around the world celebrated, the Archbishop of Las Vegas pledged his love, fidelity, and solidarity to the new pope.
Well, when the white smoke started pouring out of the chimney, needless to say, I was riveted. And of course, when I heard Robert Francis Prevost, I was literally blown away that we had an American pope for the first time in history.
The Archbishop going on to say, on behalf of the faithful of Southern Nevada, the new pontiff will have constant prayers and deep affection. Robert Francis Prevost has chosen the name Pope Leo XIV. A judge orders the release of a man facing DUI charges in connection with a crash that killed 2 children and injured 5 others near Moapa Valley, according to his attorney. 40-year-old Stephen Woods faces charges in Bunkerville Justice Court, including counts of DUI and reckless driving causing death. But he has not been formally charged because no criminal complaint has been filed, court records indicate. The Chief Deputy Public Defender says because there's no complaint, the Justice of the Peace ordered Woods' release. He is not allowed to drive or use controlled substances and must wear a drug patch. A Las Vegas woman will spend the rest of her life in prison without the possibility of parole for killing a 4-year-old boy. A prosecutor called it one of the worst child homicide cases he's seen. 48-year-old Crystal Stevens pleaded guilty in February to first-degree kidnapping, child abuse, and murder in the child's death. In exchange, prosecutors did not seek the death penalty. The child, Brandon Steckler Jr., died in 2018 with injuries ranging from broken ribs, a lacerated liver, a broken collarbone, and possible rat bites. The coroner ruling the death a homicide. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Clear skies tonight as temperatures just barely dip into the upper 60s, looking at an overnight low of 69 degrees by 6 a.m. Then we're finishing out the work week with sunny skies and heating up to a high of 95 on Friday, keeping the sunshine around all weekend as temperatures continue to rise, not quite to triple digits though, looking at a high of 98 both Saturday and Sunday with lows around 73 and 74. In business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. Is Las Vegas becoming the next Los Angeles? One Las Vegas-based luxury real estate broker sure thinks so. Ivan Scher says he noticed more Californians moving to the valley during the pandemic. He believes California's mandates and a more tax-friendly environment are what ultimately drove them here.
He said California residents that are moving to Las Vegas are very aware that they don't bring the ideologies and the policies that made them flee California in the first place. So when we talk about Los Angeles 2.0, this will most definitely, he says, be a much different story in terms of politics and policy.
Scher says he believes the potential movie studio in Summerlin and cheaper housing are also big draws for Californians moving to our city.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. I'm Heidi Fang with your Golden Knights update. After a loss in Game 1, Coach Bruce Cassidy spoke on the focus this team needs to have to bring home a victory with Game 2, already underway.
When the physicality ramps up, that's usually when your emotion ramps up, and as long as you don't cross the line, that's where we're good, I think, and the emotion ramps up. You know, we don't let it take over us, but it can certainly influence how we play, and we play better when there's more of that.
The team will head to Edmonton for Game 3 on Saturday.
In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Hydration is key, especially when you live in a hot, dry climate. It's a message some local students emphasize through art. These are the winning images for Multipure's Hydration Heroes and Essay Contest. They are Toxic Girl, Frostbite, and Tony Toxin. More than 260 CCSD students created villains for Dewey the Clean Water Superhero comic books. The winning students each received a cash prize, and their villains are featured in the latest edition of Multipure's comic books.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Oilers star Connor McDavid, who led the NHL in playoff scoring after Tuesday's games, is the 7-1 favorite at Caesars Sportsbook to win the Conn Smythe Trophy. His teammate Leon Draisaitl is the 11-1 co-second choice alongside Dallas Stars winger Minko Rantanen. Sebastian Aho of the Hurricanes is 13-1, with Carolina goaltender Frederik Andersen next at 14-1. Golden Knights center Jack Eichel has the 8th best odds at 22-1.
In your 7 at 7 lifestyle news, the 7th annual Las Vegas Review-Journal Academic Excellence Awards honor one student from each grade, and on Wednesday night, this year's winners were presented at a dinner at UNLV's Thomas and Mack Center. Hosted by Review-Journal anchor Cynthia Puga and executive producer John Archuleta, the ceremony highlighted each winner's academic and extracurricular achievements. Executive editor Glenn Cook presented everyone with a trophy and a check for $1,000. The winner for the 11th grade award, Christina Wren, shares a few of her keys to success.
I feel like there's 3 key things, and that's time management, setting reasonable and achievable goals, and taking exceptional notes, really detailed notes.
And in addition to the Academic Excellence Awards, 2 other outstanding students we've told you about in recent months were honored with an additional award. Mining company Kinross Nevada rewards local students with the Kinross Nevada Gold Star Student Award. And this past school year, 9 local magnet school students who set the gold standard in the classroom were awarded. The students were required to have a 3.5 GPA or higher, stellar attendance, and align with Kinross' core values of building community and sustainability through STEM. Out of the 9, 2 students were named the overall 2025 Gold Star Students of the Year. First up, Spring Valley High School senior Lucas was selected for taking every academic subject at the most challenging level offered at the state in his school's International Baccalaureate program. His involvement in his school's Global Politics and Model UN program, his work as the president of his school's National Honor Society, and other extracurricular activities. And Rancho High School junior Kalia received the honor for successfully completing the rigorous pathways in both the EMT and sports medicine programs, maintaining a 4.4 weighted GPA, achieving perfect attendance, working with multiple community service organizations, and competing on the varsity basketball team. They were surprised in their classrooms with an invite to the Review-Journal's Academic Excellence Awards, and each received $1,000. Congratulations to Lucas and Kalia on being named Kinross Nevada's Gold Star Students of the Year. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. The American Music Awards are taking over a Las Vegas headlining theater for its live televised broadcast. LVRJ Entertainment columnist John Katzlamidas gives us the scoop.
You know how we've been talking about Blue Live Theater at Fontainebleau as the site of the American Music Awards? I know I remember, and it is official. Blue Live Theater is the venue for the American Music Awards on May 26th, right here in Las Vegas. Jennifer Lopez hosts, and keep your eye on the set design because Emmy Award-winning set designer and Las Vegas resident Andy Walmsley is behind all of that work.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.